Hey friends, welcome back. I am Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom to a only child in second grade now, and today is a collaboration video with Shauna at Homegrown Homeschool and Shariah over at Shariah Maurice. And I'm gonna have a playlist down below to check out these awesome ladies, and then check out the playlist as well as all the other awesome ladies who are joining in on this collaboration. We're going to talk to you about how to afford homeschool. So if that is something that interests you, then keep on watching. Okay, I feel like this is a great topic. How I afford homeschool. So I know on YouTube it may look like all of our homeschools are elaborate and we have these amazing homeschool spaces and rooms and books and all the things, but it does not have to be that way, or it can. It's completely up to you and your budget. So how I homeschool is I pretty much started off the wrong way. So when we started homeschooling, we're going on our third year. So we started right at the beginning of the pandemic with like preschool, kindergarten, and I'm just gonna say that like I had no idea what I was doing. I thought I had to recreate a classroom. I thought I had to recreate public school. I thought I needed all the things. So I like basically went into debt buying all the things. I have a huge whiteboard which is barely used and really not necessary, especially when we have things like these dry erase sleeves, pockets that you can not use a whiteboard, you can just use that. So I literally went out and I bought because I didn't know any better. So here's my advice to you. You do not need more than a pencil. Honest to God, a pencil, maybe some paper. Homeschooling does not have to be expensive. There are several curriculum choices that you can pick from that are free of charge. You can get them for free. You can use them as a digital copy on an iPad, a computer, or you could totally print them out. That is your choice, but they are free. I know for us, The Good and the Beautiful is free PDFs. So, and then they also have the option where you can print it, but you don't have to. Like, you can get away with that. And then you can run to, Staples or Office Depot or your local library and print the copies for fairly inexpensive. Or if you have your own home printer, instead of printing it out in like bulk of like 200 pages, like print out one lesson a day or whatever works best for you. But you do not need a curriculum. A lot of people think that they do, but try to really find how your kid learns best, what type of learner they are. And you can easily do a Google search to read upon how to do that. And then you can kind of go from there. Do I need a curriculum? Can I just get resources from the library, which is free? Books, lots of books. You don't need to buy these books. They're at your library, or they are different apps out there, like Thrift Books is a big one. Oh, I can't think of the other one off the top of my head, but Thrift Books is a pretty big one. And you can get books on there for fairly inexpensive. You can also buy books off of Amazon used. I've done that a few times as well, and that has worked out. And you can also find libraries who host book sales occasionally, and they sell some of their books for like pennies sometimes, and that has been nice. There's a ton of different avenues like that where you can find things for significantly less money or used. Garage sales, Goodwill. Goodwill's a big one. If you guys have a Goodwill, go to Goodwill, because I have found so many games, homeschool things, globes, things that like a lot of the times are new or barely used, and people like put them in Goodwill and they donate them. So like go to those types of places and you can save a ton of money instead of buying them for new. Rainbow Resource is also another good. I know a lot of times they have book packs on there that go with things, but there's tons and tons of stuff on that website. Book Outlet is a great website to buy books, fairly inexpensive. Don't buy the expensive stuff on there, just look for the cheap stuff. But yeah, I mean, those are the ways that I get around it. Now, do I still spend stupid money when I see shiny things? Yes, 100%. But I don't have to. It's more of a want. And once you start buying, you almost get addicted to buying. For people who use planners, I mean, there are tons of free planners on Google. If you type in free planner, free calendar. I know Calendarpedia is what I use to print out our school calendar. And I highlight the days that we school every day. Lots and lots of ways here. You don't need all this stuff. I have so much stuff in front of me that we have never used, period, since we've started homeschool. So don't think that you have to spend a lot of money. You can homeschool at your kitchen table. You can homeschool outside on your deck. You can homeschool at a park. You can take your homeschool and create a space anywhere. I say this isn't even a room, okay? I get half a room. I have a table I'm sitting at, and right in front of the table is a living room. So I get like half of this space, like what you see here, literally, is our homeschool space. I have a table and I have built-ins. I'm lucky. I didn't have to buy those shelves. They were there. They were built into our house. So I have these types of things, but this is my space. This is it. I also did a room tour video. You can check that out. I'll link it up here. But yeah, like there are so many inexpensive ways to homeschool. Or if you got the budget, splurge. Get yourself those books. Buy yourself those books. Buy yourself the games. All the curriculum. Everything. But my bet and guess is that even if you have the money to buy it, doesn't mean you need it. It is nice every once in a while to buy some stuff. Now, if you're wondering how I actually afford it, I do not work. I do stay at home. It is possible to be a homeschool parent and still work a full-time job. I know that Ashley over at Dash of Home is a full-time working homeschool parent and still manages just to fit in. Now, you know, everyone's circumstances are different. You may have younger kids. You may have kids who can't be independent. You may not have help outside the home. There's a lot of reasons of why you may not be able to have a job or be able to afford it. But my husband supports our family and works to be able to allow this lifestyle for our family. So we are very blessed in that regard, and not gonna lie, it's not always easy, but we make it work. Now, basically there are a few other websites that I have used to purchase inexpensive things off of, that have helped me on times where I don't want to do curriculum, or I want to do something fun, or just need to add on something to something that maybe my daughter is struggling with. There is a site called Teachers Pay Teachers. It is amazing. You will get lost and see all the things and find all the things and want all the things. But there's a little checkbox in the corner of the app or the website that says free. Check that off and you can see all of the free stuff. Super easy to download. You can use it as a digital file or print them off. I have gotten several things on there. It's literally teachers or people who create things and then sell them to others, so other people can take advantage. So honestly, there's lots of resources there. There are a lot of websites you honestly just have to type in Google, and you can get coloring pages for free. The Dollar Tree is a great place for homeschool stuff. It has some very basic things. It even has these sleeves here, the pocket sleeves. Not all Dollar Trees have them, but most, I feel like, do. So if you wanted to check a different Dollar Tree, if you have more than one in your area, they tend to have similar things, the same things, but there are a few things that are different at stores. So that was like really what got us started. I got pencils there. They're crap. Don't buy them if you don't have to. You need to get yourself these Ticonderoga, or whatever the heck you say that, however the heck you say that name. Splurge there, but they do, I even think, have them at the Dollar Tree, but I think they're in like only like a 4-pack or something like that, but still, they're amazing. So tons of places that you can totally be affordable and still have a great homeschool. Don't get discouraged by a price tag, because I'm telling you, you need a pencil and you need paper, and you can literally work from there and start there. You can go to the library, you can use the internet, and you can get as many free resources as you need to start there. Over time, this has built, this doesn't even work, and it's just sitting there, but over time all of this has built around me in the last 3 years. So don't get overwhelmed by my setup, because it's taken time and other people and all the above. So that is my tips for you. I really want to encourage you, if you were thinking of homeschooling, to really put that into perspective, and don't think you're going to be failing or anything like that if you don't have this like fancy setup and all the things, because you don't need it. Paper, pencil, start there. But yeah, thank you so much, Shariah and Shauna, and check out their channels down below and the playlist and all the other mamas who are partaking in this collaboration. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.